everyone, today I'm doing a review on the Garnier BB cream, which so many of you guys requested to see this video, and I'm finally doing it. And this is the one for combination to oily skin, which is the new version that Garnier came out with, so not for all skin types but combination to oily. So if you want to see what I think about this, then stay tuned. So first, for the packaging, it comes in a little box like this, and then you get this long tube, which I actually think is really good that it comes in the box. I haven't really seen any other BB creams except for Garnier, of course, that comes in a box, which I think it kind of adds to the whole kind of professional high-end look. Well, that's how I feel anyway. So that's the box, and this is the tube, and the new version for combination to oily is actually in a kind of long tube, whereas I know that the original one, which I don't have by the way, that is more of a kind of square tube, I think. But this is more of a longer one, and I actually first confused this for the kind of eye roll-on little thing, which I think is quite easy to confuse them because they look kind of similar, and the box looks really similar as well because it's like a long one, but just be careful not to buy the eye roll-on. So the colour that I have is medium, and I think they only have two shades, which is light and medium. I'm not too sure, but as far as I've seen in Boots and Superdrug, I only saw two colours. So I don't know if it's maybe just like in my stores they didn't stock them, or maybe it's just in the UK, maybe in the US or other countries you do have more shades, maybe you have a dark as well, tell me, but I really don't know. So I have medium, and I actually think the colours are pretty good. Well, the medium matches me quite nicely. The colour is a kind of neutral, so it's really good even if you have cool tone skin or warm tone, so like blue or orangey undertones, whatever you have. I think this is going to work really nicely. So the light one is actually really light as well, so if you have really pale skin you can easily get away with wearing the light shade, and I think it would work for you really nicely. But obviously don't forget that you can always mix it with your favourite foundation, or even add a little bit of moisturiser to kind of dilute it and make sure that it blends in your skin really nicely as well. So the colour is not too important because it is a BB cream, it's not like a foundation, so you can easily mix it with anything you want and you'll be fine. So it comes in this really kind of plasticky squeezy tube, and the applicator is a longer kind of nozzle. And the problem that I have with this, well, not a problem, it's just kind of what you should be careful about is don't store it like this, so like it should be stored actually. Don't store it like this, because then the pressure kind of forces all the product to go down, and then when you open it the product just kind of erupts like a volcano, which is not good, because if you don't kind of apply it to your hand really quickly and then put it on your face, you will waste a lot of product because it really does kind of burst out of the little tube or little nozzle. So that is kind of a fault, but then you just store it like sideways, or yeah, just don't store it like this and then you'll be fine. This has a really nice velvety texture, so it feels really light on the skin, and I personally didn't feel it all day, so it just feels like a second skin because it's really light, it's not too cakey, it's not heavy or anything like that. It feels really natural on the skin. And also this is obviously a matte finish because it is for combination to oily skin, so I wouldn't even say you have to put any pressed powder over the top, even if you have really oily skin, because it is really mattifying, it does absorb all the oil. So because of that, I wouldn't recommend this for normal to dry skin. You should probably go for all skin types one, that BB cream. This, as the kind of name suggests, it really is just for combination to oily, because if you have any dry patches, any like flakiness, it really is going to emphasize them because it is matte. The coverage of this is actually pretty good. I would say it's from light to medium, and you can easily build it up to make it full coverage, which is really good because, well, I guess it is a BB cream, so it is supposed to be like in the middle of a tinted moisturiser and a foundation. So if you have problem skin, then I think this is going to be really good because it is going to cover any blemishes, any imperfection that you have on your skin. It really does cover everything up, and you can always apply a second layer to areas that need more coverage and it will be fine. Also, I don't know if you can hear, but it's actually really liquidy, which is surprising for the coverage that it does give. It's really runny, really liquidy. If you put it on your hand it will just like slide off. So I don't know how that works. I don't know how such a liquid texture can give such nice coverage, but that's the way it is. And because it is so kind of watery and liquidy, you don't feel it on your skin at all. As I said, it's really light. It feels, it's not a mousse, but it's just really light, really nice texture. It feels really natural, like a second skin. So if you have problems, well not problems, but if you hate that feeling of like cakiness or just having something on your skin and it's just really bugging you, then you're not going to have this that problem with this, because it is really light and it feels really nice on the skin. So the smell of this, okay, I'll be honest, it doesn't have a really nice smell. It reminds me of the Revlon Colour Stay foundation. If you have that, you'll know that it has that kind of paint smell, which is not very nice. So if you have sensitive skin, skin that is kind of sensitive to scents or smells or just any kind of perfume product, then I can imagine you might have a problem with this, but it's not a really strong smell, and I find that it evaporates within like 10 minutes, so you don't really smell it afterwards. But for those first 10 minutes, it's not really nice, but I really don't mind. For me personally, I don't mind that on my skin, but if you do, then you might want to be careful about that. So overall, I really like this product. I would definitely recommend it to you guys and say check it out. It's only £7 or £5 if you get it on offer, so it definitely is worth it. It has so many good properties, and it is a BB cream, so blemish balm. It does have like a lot of good things for your skin. Well, it's supposed to do good things for your skin. I didn't find anything yet, but I've used this for like maybe 2 weeks, so I can't really say if it improved my skin or not, but it definitely didn't cause me any breakouts, any sensitivity, any redness, any problems. So overall, I really like it and definitely check it out. So that's it for my little review. I hope I mentioned everything that I wanted to say. If I forgot something, just leave a comment down below if you have any more questions, or if you want to ask me something else about this that I forgot to mention, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!